Dude. Oh. What the? Wow. Little bear. Hey. What'd you do to my cart?
I broke it. I threw it because we printed a lot of shirts. Like 3,925 shirts in one day.
Were you excited?
I was very excited.
Oh. UPS here? Running out of room, dude. How many we got?
3.
OSHA approved. Need a pedicure.
I do. That's for this weekend.
Got a few. Well, that pallet's seen better days. Just working on the press.
Go away.
Are you drinking a beer?
Yeah.
It's noon.
Do I have one yet? So we gotta get the service done.
So you have to start off and do all the tracks,
Yeah.
all the belts.
So we get 250,000 prints. We gotta do it.
Yep. Just going through all the pivot points, all the belts. Just go through everything and clean everything. How many indexes are we on?
250,000.
250,000 indexes. I would say every Friday, maybe every 2 weeks, if we get a chance, we do a really hard cleaning, a really good cleaning on the whole press. You know, we don't use any spray tack in this shop anymore. We used to in the beginning. For the experienced guys, they kind of know why. Is because when you put spray tack on it, it gets all over the finishes. That stuff sucks to breathe in. You definitely don't want to have that stuff. So we have some water-based adhesives that we use on the pallets. It's definitely a little bit more environmentally sound, and obviously less chance of us getting cancer. This stuff's really important. Make sure that we do this on a pretty regular basis. Rock knows. They know if you're doing your service or not, because you have little warnings that will come up on the screen of the amount of indexes that the star moves. So it knows when you have to do the service. And once you do the service, you get a password that you put into the system, letting them know that you've done the service. Now, obviously you could just not do the service, but that's not how we roll. We want to make sure that this thing lasts for as long as it possibly can and runs perfect. So we always make sure that we do it. George's cleaning. Oh yeah, look at that. That there is some high-speed splatter.
Yeah. Chris thinks 1010 is a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're done.
We gotta get shirt done.
You gotta get shirt done. Look at me, 1010.
Donna, what are you doing?
Why?
What you doing?
Fixing some hats. Yeah, it's funny. A lot of people seem to think that you just do puff embroidery. It's hilarious. There's so many people out there that think that you just take a hat and you put it on the machine, maybe put a piece of foam on it, and it just automatically comes out three-dimensional. It's not really like that. It is, but it isn't. There's a couple of things that you need when you do puff embroidery, because puff embroidery is basically a piece of foam, and it's usually like a 2mm or 3mm piece of foam that goes between the hat and the stitches, and it does like a satin stitch over top of the foam, and it makes it raised up. It makes it like three-dimensional, and it's a really cool look. It's something that a lot of embroidery shops won't do because you can break needles. It's kind of difficult sometimes, and the finishing work can be a little bit difficult as well. That's actually what I'm doing right now. When we stitch these things, they get kind of frayed. And this happens. It's pretty normal. Where you see like little frays right here, little pieces of foam that might be sticking through. This one I kind of already started, but you can see on this one really easily. This is like finished in most people's eyes. But the thing is that when you look at pieces like this that have a little piece of foam sticking through, you should really be tucking all of these in, you know, and going through all of these and doing your finishing work. Anything that you see like popping out, that really needs to be like put all away. And then what I do is we actually finish every hat with a heat gun. And what this does is this actually takes all those little frays and it actually constricts the thread, the polyester thread, and pulls it nice and tight against the hat. And what's kind of cool about that is that it gives you like a really nice finished look. It's that, you know, like the fresh, freshly stitched kind of look. This one needs a little bit more work, but you can see you go from, you know, hard frays like this to something like this. Takes it from good to great, pretty much. Ooh, so pretty. 100% polyester. Look how clean those lines are. Wow. I'm gonna catch shirts.
Yeah.
Am I gonna get my shoes dirty?
Probably.
They're new.
Your shoes air conditioned too?
Yeah.
Here they come. Ooh, they look good. It's like a baby being born. I mean, with less fluids. Really? Yeah. Flight suits.
Yes, sir.
Right, no big deal. Some Gibson and Barnes flight suits. Like $260, $270 a pop. I want to fuck those up. Ooh, those came out good. So clean. Couple tails. Little stuff. Ooh. I like it. So this might be self-explanatory to some people. If you're like more of an advanced screen printer, you guys might know all this stuff, but this is for like people that really don't know. So we have St. Pete, downtown St. Pete down here in Florida, like basically this whole month and everything, we're doing everything for the Pride community. So there's like rainbows everywhere. So one of our local clients, the dog bar, they're showing their support and everything for the Pride Parade, and they're doing like what's called a simulated process. Some people might know, some people may not. Simulated process is a dark garment, and it's when we do like multiple colors on top of it. And the colors mix together to make other colors. Like, for example, red and yellow, when they kind of come together as a gradient, turns to orange. So this is how we kind of mix colors on the press with halftones, and it makes a rainbow. And you don't need a red, an orange, a yellow, a green, a blue, and a purple if you don't have enough heads on your machine. Then you can do it through simulated process, and it will overlap them with little tiny dots, and it will simulate different colors. So I wanted to kind of show you guys right now how I separate the art and kind of show you kind of like what it looks like. So what I've done is I've gone through and separated. This is my underbase, and then you'll see the red. And right here in these like darker areas right here, this is where it's going to start to fade to orange. So I'm going to kind of skip over the blue so you can see where the yellow starts. So it's going to be kind of like red and yellow, and they're going to kind of come together, make this orange right here. So I've done some different saturating and a bunch of adjustments and everything on the original artwork. We got purple, it's on both sides, and we got green down here, and then we have our highlight white, which is going to print in this order: underbase first, then red, then blue, then gold, then purple, then green, and then top white. And it will actually look like this at the end on a black shirt. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take you guys out to the press and show you the order in which it's going to print, and then what the final print looks like. Maybe somebody will have a better understanding of how things work. So let's take you out, check it out. This one's gonna look pretty awesome. Run a red onto blue, over to gold, lemon yellow, and purple, lime green, some flashy flash, some top white. What's it look like?
Hi.
Very nice. That looks awesome. Oh yeah, these look clean. So bright, so vibrant. Well, guys and girls, that is it for today. I hope you've had a great time on this adventure into the wonderful world of screen printing and embroidery. Please come back soon. Don't forget, be creative. Talk to you soon. See ya.